Y'all, I've been spending so much money at the grocery store, it's kind of sad. And this is also a really good way to save some money, okay? If you are looking to save a coin. Wait, I feel like I look a little cray-cray. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This week, I'm kind of doing something different. I have been going to the grocery store entirely too much. And if you are like me, you are like, child, y'all taking all my money. So what I'm gonna do instead is try to use up all the groceries that I currently have in the house and get creative in the kitchen and come up with meals using what I already have so I don't spend so much money. So I know this is gonna be hard because I love going to the grocery store, like love going to the grocery store. So we're gonna see how this week goes. I'm gonna record myself every day, of course, what I eat in a week. And yes, I'm so nervous. So if we're not doing homework, we always try to explore the city a little bit. So this Sunday we went to Onyx Coffee Lab. Y'all, this place is so cute and really good. They also have really great vegan options. I like to get the matcha. They have like great seasonal drinks too. So I got the matcha, and then I also got these amazing Impossible tacos, and it comes with like a vegan egg. It has guacamole, pickled onions, and radishes. Oh yeah, and some cilantro. So freaking good, and I get it all the time. So for dinner, I'm actually making pressed lion's mane mushroom. I'm cooking it up with some red onions. I have leeks as well as shallots. And so essentially it's just lion's mane mushroom, and I like sliced it. So it was kind of like I don't know, maybe there's like an inch or an inch and a half thick, and I'm gonna press it. So if you saw one of my previous videos, I did pressed oyster mushrooms. This time we're doing pressed lion's mane mushroom, and it's where you really just take the lion's mane mushroom, you cook it in like a little bit of oil, and you place something on top to actually press it down, and that helps release, if you can see all the steam lifting up, it helps release a lot of the extra liquid that is found in mushrooms. So right now I'm really just cooking these. I think I added some salt and pepper to the onions and the shallots and the leeks, but I'm just cooking these. It's as is, and now I'm gonna add in like a little marinade or a seasoning mix, whatever you want to call it. It has brown sugar, some liquid aminos, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, some olive oil, and I think a little bit of salt and pepper. Not too much, but the flavor of this was so amazing. It was so freaking good. I'm gonna have these mushrooms with some sautéed peppers as well as kale. Y'all, I already started tasting the mushroom, and when I tell you it is so good, like it is amazing. I think I've shared this before, but I would highly recommend that at the start of each week you make a large batch of rice or quinoa or some type of grain. That way you can pair it easily with all of your meals throughout the week. You'll see that I'm using the same rice in several of my meals. My husband bought this espresso machine at the start of the pandemic last year. Y'all, I gave him so much crap for spending so much money on it, but it has come in handy, and we have definitely got our money's worth from got our money's worth from it. Okay, there we go. All right, y'all, so it is Monday. I'm honestly getting a super late start to the day as far as like eating, but I am about to get ready to go to the gym. This morning I decided to work on a YouTube video and like editing all of that so I can have it knocked out and prepared for Sunday's posting. But I'm honestly just about to drink a protein drink and run to the gym, get a quick hour workout in, and then come home and actually make a filling lunch. It's about 11:30, so very late start to the day. And so these, like if y'all had protein, like protein drink, they're not like all that, but it's something that can kind of hold you over. Again, I am gonna have a real meal after the gym though. So I have started to pull back from going to the actual gym. I do try to make sure I'm like very safe and clean when I go. We're actually starting to build our own home gym because y'all just know how the world is right now. For lunch, I didn't really want anything too heavy. Like I wanted something kind of simple, but still that has something of substance that I could like chew. So I didn't want to go with a smoothie. So I decided to make miso soup that had tofu in it. I also put some rice, and you'll see the other ingredients that I'm using. But right now, I just cubed my tofu. I am seasoning it with garlic powder and cornstarch because I'm going to toss these in olive oil. I'm going to toss these on the stove and cook them on each side until they are crispy, and then I'm going to add it to the miso soup, which is just miso paste. I added in some coconut aminos. I think I added a little bit of teriyaki sauce, and then added some toppings like rice, green onions, seaweed, furikake, and you'll see all of that in the video now. And that's the miso paste. I use yellow miso paste. I think I did maybe like 2 tablespoons. No, I did 1 tablespoon of miso paste. And then I added in some water, some very hot water. That was the teriyaki sauce, the green onions, the tofu, the seaweed, as well as the rice that y'all saw me cook on Sunday. And I topped it with some furikake. I was clearly in a tofu kind of mood today. I am having tofu also for dinner, and I'm making bang tofu. Y'all, it is so freaking good. You can also do this recipe with other vegetables if you would want, like if you want to do cauliflower, if you want to do broccoli, you could definitely kind of switch it up a little bit. But I am having bang tofu with some veggies, and it is going to be delicious. And because we are not going to the grocery store, y'all, I had to make it work with the little bit of sweet chili sauce that I had. And I actually ended up going in and adding some agave for like that little sweet flavor that is needed for this dish. And this is a recipe that I have on my website. I will link it in the description box in case you want to try it out. But I am telling you, it is absolutely delicious. Okay, so I don't know if you've had the Mediterranean veggie from Panera Bread, but if you have not, so I used to eat it when I wasn't vegan. It's probably one of the best sandwiches I've ever had in my entire life. Every Friday, I would always go to Panera Bread and get their, like, what was it, the white cheddar mac and cheese and the Mediterranean veggie sandwich. Y'all, that sandwich was so freaking good. So I am going to recreate that for lunch. Y'all, I am so excited because it's just so delicious. I just love cucumbers so much. Y'all, this is just as good as I remember it. Literally so bomb. Sorry, I took a really huge bite because I was too excited. But this is so good, y'all. Whew. I'm so happy. I feel like I've had on like 5 different outfits just today. So I'm gonna make some taquitos for dinner and have like a little salad on the side. Y'all, I have been trying to do so much better with eating so much processed foods. But y'all, I just needed something quick and easy. I was craving taquitos, and that is why we're here. And y'all, when I tell y'all it was really good, I was very happy with the end result, and I definitely ended up making them again. And I ended up air frying these taquitos. You can also bake them or fry them on the stove. And I had mine with a side salad that had strawberries, cucumbers, tomatoes, and like a little miso marinade. Y'all, I think I might be addicted to matcha. I don't know what it is. I think ever since I went to Houston and I had matcha and it was so freaking good from one of the local cafes, y'all, I've just been hooked and I can't stop making it. I can't stop buying it. So y'all might see it in a few more videos in the future. So I don't feel like I'm just feeling so lazy today, so I am just going to eat a peach. Right now, I'll probably get up and cook something in a little bit. Y'all, this peach is so fire. It is so good. All right, remember how I told y'all those taquitos were really good? They were so good, I ended up making them again. I didn't record the entire process because I had just cooked them, and y'all saw how I did it. Dinner, I'm making like a sun-dried tomato pasta. Super easy, but so good. And I'm taking the easy way out. Instead of like finely chopping onions, I threw it in the food processor to make life a little bit easier. So y'all know how recipes typically, call for like a heavy whipping cream. This is how I achieve the same type of consistency by using dairy-free cream cheese and adding in some plant milk. It really helps my sauces have the same consistency that it would have if you added heavy whipping cream. Y'all, that pasta sauce tastes so good. Like, come on, sis. So it is, what day is it? Oh, it's Thursday. And honestly, I didn't eat anything exciting for breakfast. Just had like another protein shake, honestly. But I am about to make like a little Buddha bowl for lunch with some chickpeas and some rice. And I don't know what else. We're just gonna see what's in the fridge. Okay, so here's what I actually have. I'm going to add this little salad mix to it. Have some tofu that I'm going to season and throw in the air fryer. Yeah, I just have like a little bit of this roasted red pepper hummus that I'm gonna add to the bowl. I have some guac that I made, a leftover sweet potato, and an onion that I'm gonna cook up. So if you are not familiar with Buddha bowls, based off of looking at the ingredients that I just laid out, y'all, Buddha bowls literally have, I guess you can kind of say it's just like a dump. Not like a dump of like crap, but it's just like a dump of like things that are in your fridge. You can kind of just like piece things together. They don't necessarily have to flow. Sometimes it's nice if they do, because then like the taste of the different ingredients is very cohesive. But for mine, y'all, I'm literally just trying to empty out this fridge with the things that I have. So it's gonna be completely random. I don't know. Yeah, I'm so hurt. I'm almost out of my seasoning, but it is just enough to go on the potatoes. I throw these in the air fryer. All right, so I can't seem to make up my mind. I ended up adding in some sesame oil. I'm gonna add a little bit, I don't know if that's a little bit of that. Give that a good mix, like that. And now I know this says rice seasoning, but I'm gonna use it on my tofu and give that a good mix too. I'm gonna add a little more because that's my business. I got just a little bit of hummus that was left. And then my guac. Alright, and so here is my lunch. So I have the tofu that I whipped up. I have that red pepper hummus. I have some onions, the sweet potatoes, which got a little crispy. Also got the guac that I made. I have like a little salad mix underneath here, and then some tomatoes. Y'all, if you have not tried seaweed, I would highly recommend giving it a try. It is so good. Like, it's amazing. So good. So good. And you just eat it. Fire. So this afternoon, I felt a little bougie, okay? And I decided to make myself a fruit plate. And I just wanted some color, some vibes, a little bit of, you know, just a mood, okay? I just felt good eating this. It was so pretty. I just loved it so much. You want some, huh? Mm-mm. Sorry. Why are you looking at me like that? All right, it is Friday and I really want some chickpea pancakes. So I got my chickpea flour. I'm gonna have it with a side of vegan eggs as well as some sausage. Y'all, it's about to go down. I'm so excited. And I also made myself some matcha this morning. This was actually a recipe that I shared in my very first YouTube video, y'all. It's just so crazy to think about just how far I have come with these videos. In that first video, I was so nervous to put it out, but I am so glad I did. So if you have not checked it out, make sure you go check it out so you can get the full recipe for this chickpea pancake, which is honestly loaded with protein from the chickpea flour. It has so much flavor and it's a really good way to sneak in vegetables if you want some in the morning. And that's why you need to use a measuring spoon. I literally just dumped so much garlic in this pancake. Y'all, this is so good. So if you have not made chickpea pancakes, I would strongly recommend you try it. All right, so I changed clothes because I'm about to head out and try to work the afternoon. From a coffee shop. I am actually about to pack some snacks to take with me because sometimes coffee shops really don't be having like snacks for me. Let alone good snacks. So I like to pack my snacks and then of course buy coffee there. But I'm gonna show you guys what I'm packing. So I have a bunch of fruit. It's honestly the same fruit from yesterday that I am going to cut up and add to this container and pack it in my little to-go bag. And I'll probably be there for a while, so I just like to have some things that I can munch on a little bit, you know? Some pomegranate seeds and some pieces of watermelon as well. And this, so I'm gonna take some fruit. Also bring in my seaweed, so I'll have my seaweed and my fruit as snacks while I work from the coffee shop. And this is also a really good way to save some money, okay, if you are looking to save a coin. So I like to pack those up, but yeah, those are normally some of my go-tos as well. Sometimes I'll make a sandwich too, but yeah. And y'all, while I was at the coffee shop, I'm so excited because I was working on some content for a brand partnership. And also, y'all, I just got a new job that I am so pumped for. So I had to do some paperwork there. Paperwork for that. But y'all, it was just a really great week and a great way to start the weekend. I think after I left here, I ended up going to grab drinks with my husband and we just had a wonderful weekend. I will see y'all next time. Thanks so much for watching.